Hello, folks. Welcome back to SHIB Kai Final Caution from Shiba Inu CEO. You were cautioned sometime recently SHIB News Shibu, the world's moment biggest puppy propelled meme coin by advertised capitalization that lives on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token, has been uniting within the 0.11 to 0.115 range within the final few days. SHIB remains compelled to the upside by its 50-day moving normal around 0.115, whereas the 21, 100, and 200 MAs all proceed to act as a magnet to the cost activity in this video. Low conversation approximately final caution from Shiba Inu CEO. You were cautioned sometime recently SHIB News. Do not disregard to crush the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our most recent substance on Shibu, cost forecasts, and master examination. Without advance ado, let's start the video. In spite of SHIB's most recent exchanging volume trending higher as of late, a few think it may before long be almost to pop higher. Concurring to information source from CoinGecko, transport exchanging volumes over trades hit a noteworthy $420 million on Wednesday. Indeed, sometime recently, the day finished that comes after exchanging volumes neared $600 million on Tuesday, their most noteworthy level since mid-March. Since the beginning of the year, transport exchanging volumes have been continuously rising with solid cost execution. Shiba Inu is about 40% up on the year in spite of to the solid execution. Since the beginning of the year, SHIB is still down around 30% from prior annually highs within the 0.16 zone, but SHIB broke above the downtrend from this tall late final month in the event that it can break absent from its cloud of major moving midpoints, which perceive acting as a drag, and get above support turned resistance within the mid 0.11. It might debilitate a retest of these earlier annual highs. The reality that Twitter's symbol may be a Shiba Inu should be a tailwind. Optimism almost up and coming. Shiba Inu biological system updates may too pump positive thinking. Within the coming weeks, you'll begin to see a few genuine advance on all things. The Metaverse Shino Metaverse Improvement Group lead Marcy Jastro said in a later post to Shiba Inu community's Strife channel, as shared by prevalent Shibu defender Lucy on Twitter on Tuesday. Shiba Inu, as of late, discharged a beta adaptation of Shurem, its Ethereum LAR to scaling arrangement plan to bring down exchange costs and give a stage for creating a Shiba Inu particular Web3 environment that still benefits from the fundamental security of the Ethereum blockchain's agreement layer. In spite of SHIB's huge pullback from prior yearly highs within the 0.16 range, major transport whales show up to be holding onto their tokens and not capitulating. That's concurring to on-chain information cited by Whale Stats, which appears the number of exchanges being conducted by the best 100 wealthy show ridges has fallen to, for all intents and purposes, 0 per day since mid-February, having already been within the 100s. That proposes that estimation among whales remains strong. Whether dispatch can 10 times from current levels is a tough ask at slightest within the short term. 7 times picks up would see Shiba Inu's market cap detonate to around $47 billion, and SHIB hit unused all-time highs in the upper 0.88 zone. 10 times picks up would see dispatch lose a 0 and extend its advertised cap to over $65 billion. On the off chance that the U.S. government save is approximately to set out on a huge rate-cutting cycle afterward this year to fight off a U.S. bank emergency subsidence, and Shibu engineers do continue to donate SHIB modern utility by means of growing the scope of the Net3 project's biological system. At that point, the cryptocurrency seem attainably see 10 times picks up within the another few a long time, whereas Shiba Inu proceeds to fall flat to break the key resistance level of 0.000152 on the one-day chart. One of the biggest dispatch whales is buying the plunge, as detailed by crypto following Benefit Whale Stats, the unknown grand proprietor of Shiba Inu with the equivalent word Blue Whale 73 has proceeded his buying spree over the final 3 days. Recently, Blue Whale 73 procured 14,878 billion dispatch, worth around $1.65 million in a single exchange fair. A short time prior, on April 4th, the 254th biggest Ethereum whale, bought 229.99 billion dispatch, worth around $2.58 million as reported by Whale Stats. The entire number of Shiba Inu bought by the whale within the final 72 hours has in this way come to the ipping number of 37,874 billion dispatch, worth $423 million. Either by the buying weight from the obscure dispatch speculator has not been sufficient to move transport upward against the advertised patterns. In any case, Ethereum grains proceed to accept within the rising cost of dispatch. In their last update at the conclusion of Wall Stats detailed that SHIB remains the foremost well-known venture another to steady coins among e-whales since the initiation of Shiba Inu. A ask from the transport armed force was made to the originator Roshi when dispatch 0.01 this at that point passed on to Shoshi, and both visionaries knew a time would come to supply exponential dispatch burns within the form of Shurram. Numerous are yet to comprehend the genuine vision of Shurram until it comes to realization, but Koyo token has given the primary step and indicator of what to anticipate in spite of the fact that Koyo token burned over 6.1 billion dispatch tokens in March alone, with a major burn anticipated in the coming days. It isn't the Koi smart contract computerized 2% charge dispatch assessed burn, but what was specified by Kentaro Koyo author and his medium. So anticipate billions of dollars in volume, expect millions of dollars in rewards, and in turn anticipate transport burns to be within the millions with non-stop burns. Numerous have inquired how can it even be conceivable to bring setting concurring to the current ship market cap of 6,480 and 338 680 and circulation supply of 589,542 charge 816 415.73 to realize a target dispatch of 0.01. It would require 99.99% of add up to transport supply to burn, which suggests 588 trillion dispatch tokens would require to be burned based on dispatch current cost of 0.1956,449 mil 383.46 of transport esteem to burn, taking off a circulating supply of 589 trillion, and at the current showcase cap of 6,452 million would result to $0.01. So at the outset, to accomplish such a colossal target would require much more than the endeavors of Koyo token exchanging and money-related benefit stage, but would require the Roshi to Shoshi vision of Shurram coming to full impact. Presently, let's center on the optimistic viewpoint of Ku token. The platform anticipates to generate billions of dollars in volume if they were to work off standard exchange expenses plus borrowing expenses on ceaseless exchanging stages, working off $1 billion in dollar trading volume per month. This could liken to over $20 million in Koyo monthly income produced. This may result in a preservationist $0 million worth of transport burned per month. Applying this over the following 12 months would accrue $120 million worth of ship burned every year, likening to roughly 10,989 billion dispatch tokens burned every year. We at that point have to be consider Shurram will SHIB burn 70% of all income generated from exchange expenses, considering the volume entering and clearing out Koyo exchanging and monetary benefit stage, and counting that Kentaro too affirmed in his medium, a faithful companion will never conduct in competitive techniques with its trusted collusion Shiba Inu. So we therefore declare Koyo will consolidate ShibaSwap as the elite swap for all exchanging by means of the Koyo exchanging stage and money-related services protocol to guarantee we add value and volume onto ShibaSwap. Shurram once more permitting the Shiba environment to advantage. This means all swaps on Koyo stage would have an API to ShibaSwap, meaning all SazoAP benefits stem back to ShibaSwap, coming about in more volume and more ship burns. Presently consider Koyo trading platform will be including other Sharian ventures which meet Shoshi rules in that they give benefits back to the transport environment within the frame of burns and dispatch doggy DAO establishment to the Koyo exchanging stage as well VC openings. This seen result in Sharian ventures getting tremendous exchange volume, substantially increasing the chances for level 1 CX postings more vital. These projects will bring more volume onto Shurram range and their ecosystems will add to the transport burn pool coil token's puzzling passage and storyline, are slowly beginning to unwind, creating Koi armed force that vows its dependability to the transport armed force, and a creating stage set to become a key Shiba-Inu biological system recipient. This means potentially getting to be one of the biggest supporters to the transport army's long anticipated to hit ship 0.01. Koyo founder Kuro talks of no coincidences. We know of Roshi's vision, and Shoshi talks of when the vision comes together piece by piece and shaping the ultimate jigsaw. Astound, are we at last seeing the net plan coming together to form a creative, perfect work of art, aligning with the SHA Inu ecosystem? That's a wrap for today. Do not disregard to crush the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest substance.